All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and continue with our conversion. And like I said, guys, this is a little bit backwards. We're essentially dividing, even though it says we're multiplying, but when we're using those decimals and also as fractions, it's technically a division problem. It is a division problem. So they've already done letter A for you. It says the screen measures 24 inches, and I want to convert the 24 inches into feet. So I know that I'm going to stretch out and move my number from my label. Then I know that if I've got 24 feet. Well, the thing is I know that there are 1 inch in 12 feet, or sorry, there are 12 inches in 1 feet, but I can't just multiply it by 12 because that's not going to tell me what that is. So I'm basically dividing. So if I multiply out my fractions, it's 24 times 1 is 24, 1 times 12 is 12, so 24 divided by 12 is 2 feet. So 2 inches is actually 2 feet. Okay, if you would have multiplied 24 times 12, you would have gotten a huge number, which is not how many feet you have in those inches at all. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. Remember, your teacher does have that conversion chart up for you guys to help you kind of look to see, you know, maybe what decimal would I be multiplying it by? What fraction would I be multiplying it by? So it says a jug of syrup holds 12 cups. I want to convert the 12 cups into pints. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate out that the number from the measurement. And so now what I can go ahead and do is I can say, well, I've got 12 times and I want to convert this into a pint. So right now I need to figure out how many pints are in a cup. And some of you guys can probably remember from your gallon guy, maybe you guys have done in 3rd grade. There is also on your formula sheet, it has it, but like I said, your teacher has that measurement. I know that 1 cup is actually a half a pint, okay? So if I were to multiply out my fraction, remember I've got my invisible one here, 12 times 1 is 12, and then I've got 1 times 2 is 2. So it's basically 12 divided by 2, or 12 halves is a pint. And I can't leave it like that, so I can do 12 divided by 2, and it's going to actually be 6 pints. Okay. The length of a diving board is 378 centimeters. Okay. I'm going to first, before I figure out what I want to convert this into, I want to separate out that number from my measurement. I want to convert that into meters. So I have 378 and I want to multiply it by some kind of meters. Well, I want to know how many centimeters are in a meter, and you guys probably already know that it's 100, but I can't just write 100 because it's not. 1 centimeter does not mean 100 meter. It is 1/100th of a meter. So now I can go ahead. I know to multiply this from Module 1, your answer would be 3 and 78 hundredths of a centimeter because I've multiplied it by a 1/100th. Okay. The capacity of a container is 1,478 milliliters, and I want to convert this into liters, but first what I need to do is I need to separate out my number from my measurement. And I'm going to take that 1,478, multiply it by, well, what am I going to do for that liters? I am going to multiply it by 1,000th. Okay, going back to Module 1, you guys should know how to solve it, that my answer is 1 and 478 thousandths of a liter. Okay, 2 more problems and then we are almost done. So a truck weighs, oh my goodness, 3,900,000 grams. I want to convert this into kilograms. So I'm going to, just for space sake, I'm going to separate out my number by my measurement. And now I'm going to do 3,900,000. I'm going to multiply it. Well, I want to convert it into kilograms. So 1 gram is 1,000th of a kilogram. So now I can go ahead and multiply it out, and this answer is going to be 3,900 kilograms is how much that truck weighs. All right. Last one, I want to convert this 264,040 meters. I want to convert it into kilometers. So before I do, I'm going to separate out my number from my measurement. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put that 264, and I want to multiply it by, well, I want to convert it into kilometers. So what am I going to multiply it by? Well, if you said 1,000th, you are correct. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply this out like I would have from Module 1, and my answer is going to be 264 and 4/10 or 40 hundredths of a kilometer. You can keep that 0 or you can get rid of it.